Shannon Oliver, Metropolitan.
Danielle Trumbull, Empire Star.
Allison Carlos, Thousand Islands.
Katelynn Smith, Empire Rose.
Jessica Johnson, Liberty City.
Desiree, Wiley, Niagara.
My platform's cultural togetherness. Everyone has a story. We're all brought up with different backgrounds and things that make us unique, and I want to bring that out of people and let people know it's okay to see the differences and similarities in the world around us. Everyone has a background not only based on where they're from, but their environment they're raised in, their family, their friends, who influences them, what they like to listen to. All of those things make us who we are, along with our moral and ethical values. And so everyone has a personal culture that they are able to shine with. New York's the perfect melting pot for cultural togetherness because everyone from New York has different backgrounds from all over the world or all over the United States as people to come watch their dreams come true in New York, and I'm so excited to be a part of that as my platform.
I'm a natural advocate at heart as well as an animal lover, and so I chose for my platform to revolve around animal abuse awareness and animal rights, also with an extension towards human rights. The main message of my platform is that those who hurt animals will go on to hurt human beings, so it's extremely vital that we pinpoint who these violent aggressors are so that we can better protect all living things in our community. I have everything it takes and so much to offer the Miss New York organization. If I get that chance, I will put everything into my year, and I can't wait to give so much to my community because my community is giving so much to me.
One of my first appearances as Miss Thousand Islands was on the Army base located near my hometown, Fort Drum it's called, and I met with a counselor who works with pet therapists, and he helps those in the military who are struggling with substance abuses, post-traumatic stress disorder, just any sort of issues where they really need something to relieve their stress. And therapy animals is how they do that. And just seeing the emotion that's released and the stress that is relieved by those members of the military who really need that, it was phenomenal to me. As Miss New York, I'll make the most out of it by giving back to my community and really take a hold of it as a job experience.
Starting the conversation, suicide prevention and awareness is facing the issue about suicide, breaking down the stigma and not turning the other way. My mother struggled with depression and contemplating taking her own life. And because she started the conversation and asked for help, she's able to see me compete for the title of Miss New York. And as a co-chair for the Community Education Committee on the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, I know that education is key to making that happen. There has never been a Miss New York or a Miss America with a platform dealing with suicide, and I will try my hardest to be the first.
I chose my platform, Domestic Violence Awareness and Prevention, because when I was a young teenager of 15, I was involved in a domestic violent relationship. And I feel so blessed to have been able to get out of that, and I feel that I'm a better person because of it, so I'd really like to give other domestic violence victims that opportunity as well. My favorite part about competing is the self-growth that I think that I can achieve every time I compete in the Miss America organization. I become more self-confident in myself, I become a better public speaker, a better advocate for domestic violence, and it just makes me a happy person to be around all these amazingly talented women.
Our nation is in a crisis, especially here in New York State. There's over 100,000 people on the national organ transplant waiting list, and 10% of those people who need organs are right here in New York State. Within the past year, over 10,000 people have been added to that list, and the numbers aren't getting better. So I have been an advocate for organ, eye tissue, and blood donation for 4 years now, and I really want to take the step in the right direction to change that. But now that I have met 3 people close to me who, in the future, very near future, will need those services, it has meant so much more.